Hello everyone, MediEvil fan 147 back here again, and I just had to replay the Freak Show again, you know, where we left off last time, because somehow the game never saved, and I could have sworn I saved it in the previous episode, but never mind, I've completed it again now, and I'll just get my chalice again. And yeah, today we're doing part 3 of my Let's Play of MediEvil 2, and we're playing Greenwich Observatory today, and that's also another real place in London, and this level used to terrify the hell out of me when I was younger, and I actually, no joke, I literally had to have someone in the room with me all the times when I was playing it, because I was so scared of the level when playing it. I was like, you would not believe how scared of it I was when I was younger. And also, it took me a while to complete this one too. Hold on, I'll just listen to what he has to say.
Greenwich. Winston's done some reconnaissance. He says he saw something weird going on at the observatory. If Palethorn's behind it, he must be stopped.
But yeah, in the previous part we just killed a bunch of innocent bearded ladies who, for all we know, could have just been living people who were mad. So, like, I'm clearly saving just now, so I hope the game saves. It saved. How are y'all doing anyhow? Did you like the sudden tour of my room yesterday in that video I did? I didn't mean for it to turn into that. I just, oh well. Here goes this Greenwich Observatory, and yes, our enemies are sailor zombies in this level. So. And yes, we get our head stolen by birds. We have to make sure the birds don't steal our heads because it's really annoying when it happens. So, okay, let's talk to Winston. See if he. Oh.
Switch between head and body using L1 plus triangle. If you find your head, L1 plus triangle will put it back on.
So I wonder Dan doesn't know where he's going. I mean, even if we're using the controls correctly, it'd be good if they actually made the controls all reversed when he's not wearing a head, because if it wasn't for us controlling him, he wouldn't know where he's going. So, but yeah, yeah, here's the tailor zombies himself, and it is quite a sudden change in atmosphere from the previous level. I mean, like, yeah, it's just such a sudden, chirpy, cheery level. The previous one with all the happy music, and it's all circus-like, whereas this one's all dark and creepy and everything. And, oh, just die for God's sake. I like defeating those sailor zombies. They're quite funny, and they're quite easy to defeat, actually. If you just sort of duck while just poking them like that, and they're fine. It's better if you have a shield, though, but I've lost all my percentage. Oh, damn you. I mean, yeah, like, I told you how I used to be scared of this level when I was younger. I'll just listen to music for like a second, but I can't let you listen to it for too long. Hang on. Did you hear that? It's such eerie, creepy music, and imagine, like, I've been playing this since I was like 4 years old, so I would have been scared of that music when I was younger, so... but... Oh! There's some annoying little creatures in this level called Octomaters, and they jump on, like, later on, those zombies. You see how they explode right now? Like, halfway through the level, they stop exploding, and instead their dead bodies lie on the ground and you defeat them. And any of those Octomaters that come along, they jump on their bodies and bring their bodies back to life and actually mutate them, and then they're much harder to defeat than just those zombies, so it's annoying when that happens. So I have to make sure I defeat the Octomaters before they jump on a body. And also, make sure you have your head on when you're near them, because... Sorry.
There's something going on in the observatory, but the entrance is barred. Perhaps you can find another way of getting in. Go and see what's across the river.
Oh, you always give us hints, you never just tell us. Yeah, like I was saying, always make sure you have your head on when you're defeating the Octomaters, because if you have like no head on, they'll just jump on your head, and it's such a nightmare to get them back off. There's a similar enemy later on in the game, the vampire girl. Remember, we saw that poster in the previous level. Yeah, when she jumps on your head, it's not that hard to get her off at all, but it's so hard to get the Octomaters off your head. But yeah, we still have the copper shield at this point. You'd think, with how hard the levels are getting, we'd have the silver shield by now, but... yeah, I quite like this level, actually. It's quite a fun one, to be honest, even though it's creepy as hell. But, oh, I used to be terrified of it when I was younger. I mean, I was so scared of it, I couldn't even focus on what I was doing, but I'm fine with it now. The music is still pretty creepy. I can understand why it scared me when I was younger, but... There we go, I destroyed those 2 bodies because of this Octomater that shows up right here. And during this cutscene there's nothing I could do to stop him from jumping on if I didn't do that, so I had to fill the cutscene and okay good, just hit him with the crossbow. And just come up here and defeat this Seagull. This Seagull doesn't steal your head for some reason, so that's good. It just looks like it poops fire on you or something. Don't know what it poops on you, it looks like, I don't know. Fiery poopa. And yes, I can be as loud as I want today because there's no one in the house, so I guess yell on top of my voice, but I think I'm just not going to be too loud anyhow. But yeah, I don't know where they are actually. I think one of them's like, they're both at an appointment or something, and one's at work, so I'll just destroy this body. Just make sure you destroy the bodies as you go along to make sure no Octomaters go on them. Boom. And there's another one of those parts. This one will steal your head, so make sure you defeat him before he gets to you. There we go. And will I be able to defeat him from here? No, I can't. So I'll just try and shoot this Octomater straight away. Okay, that didn't work. Screw that. That either works or it doesn't, because sometimes it does not respond to him being hit and sometimes it does, so that's not my fault. Oh, there we go. That wasn't so hard. There we go. I don't know why it can't always be that easy. And boom, there's another one. The next level's full of those ones, so like, well, the start of it anyhow, just like as soon as you jump down off of the ladder, there's like lots of those ones that are already on the heads, so there's nothing we can do to stop that either. It's annoying when there's nothing you can do to just prevent the game being hard. House has got 83% of chalice already. And right round the back of this little building here, there's a life ball. So that's quite an easy one to miss, but you really don't want to miss any life balls in this game. You need all the ones you can get. But, ooh. Come on, Winston, use your chirpy cockneyness to brighten up this level a bit.
Birds pesky, aren't they? See,
Yeah.
use your head to solve this puzzle. It should work like any other item in your inventory.
This is one of the activities that got me really stuck when I first played this level. It was just, I always put my head in here, but I could never figure out what to do after that. And I spent ages like running around just hitting them randomly, hoping I'd eventually get it right. But then I realised if you use L1 plus square, it switches to your head. And I used to always just try looking at different angles all the time and looking like that, just thinking, okay, if I just sort of like, I could briefly, yeah, you can still briefly see what's in there, but all you have to do is just hold down L2 and R2 and it just looks directly in, and you could see what you have to type in, like, so it's just 1031. I've seen some playthroughs of people doing the same thing, and I don't blame them because I used to think the exact same thing. So 1021, is that I after talking I can't really remember. I think it's 102. Oh yes, I had to be wrong, okay. 1031, okay, never mind. My bad. If it wasn't doing a comment right now, I probably would have been less distracted. But, and there we go. That's us lowered the platform for getting on the boats. And out of Greenwich. But, oh, this level's creepy. I'm surprisingly not as scared of it now. Like, well, actually no, because I'm 18 now, so I wouldn't be scared of this level so much. But imagine me playing this as like a 4-year-old. It's pretty creepy. Or the fact that there's sailor zombies in a level full of boats is just hilarious, to be honest, and the noise it makes funny too. But just those green heads are creepy and they fit well to this level, to be honest. Bam 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 bam. Yeah, I think in a later part, once we unlock the Dan Hand ability, I might do a whole part that just shows where all the hidden areas are. That's one down there, see that little hole in the bottom of the ship. Once we get the Dan Hand ability, we could put our head on the hand and go through there. And I think there's a life fountain and some money in there actually. So, yeah, we'll just go through this part here, and I think there's another Octomater through here. Yeah, there is. Boom, he's dead. That's a, whoa. What? We haven't got 100% yet. Just, yeah, still, well, if we defeat this one, we'll have 100%. Boom. Die. 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 And, that's us got 100% chance now. And this platform here, I used to wonder what the hell this is for when I first played, but then I realised there's a Because I used to think, oh, can I make it up there? But I could never do it. I don't know why I always thought I could levitate when I was younger. But, yeah, there's a lever you're meant to hit and it raises the column. And also, when you finish this puzzle, make sure you don't walk over here. Just jump straight down, defeat all the enemies up here, and just come straight up this ladder. Because if you do it that way, the Octomaters that are just up here won't recognise you passing. So, yeah, you can just walk past without wakening them up. Because you don't need to, because by this point you'll have 100% of chalice anyhow. So you can just collect it after getting 100%. And it doesn't really matter about defeating the enemies. So, boom. That's the ledge coming up. The column, I don't know what it's called. Platform? Platform, yeah, platform. And there's the chalice, hidden behind a boat. This is quite a well made level actually. I think this one's pretty fun, even though it's like really dark and scary, but I know you're probably going to comment down below saying, yeah, I played this level when I was younger, I was never scared of it. I ain't afraid of no Greenwich. But, hold on now. This job, I never actually used to notice this ledge here when I was younger. I used to always try and jump on there. And it did work sometimes, but I fell a lot more often than when I was trying to reach this ledge. And there we go, we're on this ledge. And this part here, I used to always be so stupid and run straight through this part. But you have to just be careful and just shoot open that chest. Because there's an ambush here, so just... There we go. If you run to this point, all the Octomaters will just jump straight out and land on all the bodies and come to life, so we don't want that, so... And there's some money. D2 right. Yeah, you have to stand like... Oh, D2 packing only? Oh, okay. Yeah, but see, like back here, you have to sort of stand back and then just shoot with your crossbow to open that, and it just kills them all and just causes less hassle. And we won't talk to Winston here because he tells us exactly the same about making sure I've got the chalice, like he did in the Kensington. So we're just about to head on to the second half of this level, called Greenwich Naval Academy, and it's pretty short. This part is just us getting the bellows so that we can use this balloon to crash into the observatory, because you know how Winston said to find another way in? Yeah, so this is how we find our way in. We crash into the observatory with a big hot air balloon, and we don't defeat Dogman and Mander, but we just sort of daze them out for now, and then we defeat them properly later. Yes, okay, I'll save. Yes, I'm going to double check I saved this time, because I'm pretty sure I saved last time, but for some reason it didn't. Save successful? Yeah, save successful. Right, so look at this part. Like, see, I've only just started level, and the Octomaters are just automatically on the zombies' heads, so that's annoying. So you don't actually have to defeat them since there's no chalice in this level, but just try and avoid them, because I don't think I need any health anyhow. Yeah, I don't need any health, so just try and avoid them. Just don't bother killing them if you have the health, but if you don't have any health and you're wanting to get some back, just kill them and then top up your health, because it's a nightmare trying to top up your health there when there's enemies attacking you. And oh my god, I've got to get away from him. Can't have that bird's deal in my head. And yeah, I've only lost a tiny bit of life, so it doesn't really matter. So hold on, I'll just defeat those zombies. Well, not defeat them, but defeat their corpses, so nothing latches onto them. There we go. So I can just defeat the heads, and that'll be it. Bam, you're dead. So, okay, we have to go up here in this part, and we have to use our head for another puzzle again. We have to put our head inside this little submarine of some sort. Yeah, it looks like a submarine. And, you can actually jump on top of it when it's in, like. Oh no, I'm gonna drown. Ha, nah. You can actually jump on top of it when it's in, but I just hope I manage to jump back out properly. Yeah, there we go. So I'll just walk along here carefully. Yeah, there we go. So I just wanted to show that off. And yeah, we'll switch back to our head by doing L1 plus triangle. And we go forward. How many? We'll go forward 4 and go left 2. That'll be left 2. And then we'll go forward 4. And there we go, that should be about right. So we'll lower this down. Ah, perfect! Ow! Sorry, my foot was sticking to the chair. I'm sitting on my foot, so... And there's the bellows. There's the bellows. There we go. Boom. I love the sound of things being collected in this like a pew noise. Dun, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. And every time we play this level, like whenever I'm playing it with like my brother, we always say the title like Greenwich Observatory. We just always sing the title for some reason, but we always sing it like that.
If we could get the fire going, we might be able to use the balloon.
Tiny bit of information, yet very informative. Right, and when you go down here, there is like a spiv in this level that I always miss going to, but it doesn't really matter because we don't really need to go to him because I just have enough of what I'm needing. And also, yes, you may have noticed I didn't take my head back, and it's not because I've forgotten, it's just because it's not, it uses up time, and also we just don't have to, because as soon as we go into the next level, we automatically have it back anyway, so yeah, I have my ways of doing things. There we go, so we use the bellows, we light the balloon, and we just step on the bellows, I think it's 5 times to step on it, yeah, there we go, and then we're just about to defeat the final part of this level, which is where we evade Dogman and Mander. Dum boom dum bam dum.
Mander, is it ready? Yes, Master. At the press of a button, the great scope will find all the pages of the...
Stop lagging.
Good. Start the machine. Start the machine. Yes. Soon. What the devil? No! What have we got here?
Me, bitches.
Fool, do you know what you've ruined? Mander, deal with this wreck.
You don't sound that disappointed. And that's Dogman's second and last line in the game. Yeah, Dogman only has 2 lines in the game. First one being, Master will be pleased with booty. And bones, bones, bones. That's his only 2 lines. Yeah, I didn't really need to talk about my health. And yeah, we didn't need to go to Spiv in the previous level because there's another one right there. And it's pretty much easy. They're just like hard enemies. Pretty much just like keep recharging, hammer, and attacking when we turn back. But make sure you don't go near Dogman because he knocks you out. And also another thing I'll say is, if you defeat Dogman first, Mander's a bit of a nightmare to defeat because as soon as you defeat Dogman, Mander just keeps dashing into you all the time and shooting at you. He is so fast, he's such a nightmare to defeat when he's the last one alive. So, yeah, for some reason in this part of the level no music plays. I don't know if it's something... I don't know if the game intended for that to happen, but yeah, every time you play this level, and there's another one later on, there's no music that plays, but if you save the game... well, actually, no, not in this one. But if you save the game Time Machine the Sewer... Yes, defeat Mander first. If you save the game Time Machine the Sewers, and you play it after saving, the music plays then, but if you play it straight after doing the previous level, no music plays. So that's weird. So that's us evaded Dogman and Mander just now. So we're just going to get our... what's our next weapon? I think it's the axe. Oh, this... I'm going to completely... bash a key again. Can we? Oh, you bitch! You're not getting attacked. We do it from further back. Yay! We sure? Oh, you can shoot the professor. I'm just wasting ammo now.
Take this weapon. It's better than it looks, I can tell you.
Yes, you're right, Professor. It really is actually a good weapon. For the next level especially, actually, Kew Gardens, that's the one that the pumpkins are back. Yeah, the axe is very good on them. And also it's also good in a later level too called Whitechapel. That's my favourite level in the game. But we've still got a bit to go before we're on it. But let's see what the Professor has to say.
Fortescue, well done, my friend. You thwarted Palethorn. Winston tells me about his fiendish scheme, and it's our first piece of good news. If he hasn't got all the pages of the spellbook, then he hasn't got full control of the undead. If we can get to them before he does, then we just might stand a chance of defeating him.
Sounds like a plan.
Sorry,
Yeah.
no time for chat. If you're ready, let's get this show on the road.
Hell yeah! So, yeah, let's get this show on the road. On the road again. Oh, what's this book all about? Lifestyles of Fear. Oh, actually no. I'll do that in a separate video where I read all the books. I don't know where they all are though, but I'll look for them. I was going to read the Professor's Diary as a separate video, but although I'll just save the game here and I'll see you all next time. We'll see what our mission briefing will be first before we play it next time.
Winston has traced Palethorn. He's somewhere within Q. Who knows what you'll encounter when you're there?
Pumpkins! It's quite clear because you've put pumpkins in the thumbnails, so... Yeah, thank you guys for watching again. This has been part 3 of my playthrough, and yeah, be sure to like the video, comment what you thought of it, comment anything that you never really heard me say or anything, or any questions you have. Oh yeah, and be sure to support me on Patreon if you can, and like me on Facebook, and support my other channel too by viewing my YTPs, and subscribe to that channel too. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh god, no, sorry, I didn't intend to sound as being rude there. I was like, bye. I was going to say, bye. See you guys next time.